Okay, welcome back to 10 Island Gaming. We have today a 2400 point battle line between my Ogre Kingdoms, the green ones, and Vampire Counts on a new map sponsored by Deep Cut. No, not sponsored, but still, it's a nice map. New terrain. So my army is led by a level 4 Slaughtermaster. He has the Lord of Heavens. He has a great weapon. Also Armor of Destiny and Obsidian Lodestone. And then I have a Bruiser, who is my BSB. He also has great weapon and light armor, but then he has Armor of Silver Steel and Iron Curse icon. A level 2 Butcher has to take Lord of the Great Maw. He also has great weapon and Dispel Scroll and Dragonbane Gem. Then for core, we can start here. I have 2 units of 6 ogres. And they have full command and light armor and iron fists. And then I have a unit of 6 iron guts, also full command. And this unit actually has the Dragonhide banner. For special, I have 1 unit of lead belchers, 6 of them, with a bellower and a champion, no standard barrel. Then I have 1 single saber tusk pack. I have 2 iron blaster cannons, and then 1 stone whore for my rare selection. Then moving on to the spells, my level 2 rolled up, let's see, Troll Guts and Spine Marrow. And my level 4 rolled up Chain Lightning, Comet of Cassandora, Curse of the Midnight Wind, and Ice Shard Blizzard. And that's my 2400 points.
And this is my 2400 points of Vampire Counts. They are led by a Vampire Lord in the middle here. He has the Ogre Blade, Talisman of Preservation, and the other Trickster Shard. For Vampiric powers, he has Quick Blood and Red Fury. Then I also have a level 1 Necromancer. He has the Iron Curse icon and the Obsidian Lodestone. And then finally I have a White King BSB. He has Night Shroud and Luckstone, and he also has the banner. For core I have 40 Skeleton Warriors, Hand Weapon and Shield and full command. They have the Screaming banner. And then I have additionally 40 Skeletons. They have full command and Banner of Eternal Flames. Then I have 3 units of Dire Wolves. For special I have 2 units of 5 Hex Wraiths and 2 units of 3 Vargeist. Then I also have my main combat unit. It's 12 Black Knights, full command with Banner of Swiftness. That's my 2400 points, and we're doing Swedish comp. I have a comp score of 11, and my opponent also has a comp score of 11. Let's go. Else, my level 4 has Vanel's Dance Macabre, Raised Dead, Curse of Years, and Invocation of Nehek. And my level 1 Necromancer only has the Invocation of Nehek.
So I won the roll off, so Ogre's turn 1. I had lesser drop, so I finished before him. Moved everything up. I'm a little bit scared of the Hex Wraiths here. I don't really have an answer for them right now, so I'm trying to get away. Put my Lead Butchers in line for his Vorgeists over there, and then just charge forward onto Winds of Magic and shooting. So for Winds of Magic, I got 6 dice. First I cast Chain Lightning. I was hoping to bounce it all the way to the Hex Wraiths, but it was dispelled. and then I failed to cast Wind Blast also on the hex rates. So nothing really happened. Also nothing really happened for shooting. This guy tried to fire at the Wargeist. I rolled a 1 to wound, so failed. This guy tried to fire at the Black Knights, killed 1 actually. And then these guys fired at the Wargeists over here, but didn't hit a single shot. No close combat, so over to Vampire Counts, turn 1.
Counts turn 1. For charges, I charged the hex rates into the flank of the Stonehorn. And otherwise I just moved up on the right flank quite aggressively with the Lord and everything here. Back down slightly here, just to wait for him, and moved the Vargeist out of arc for the firing. Moved up the dogs as well. Now it's on to Winds of Magic and shooting. For magic I tried to cast the big version of Vanels, but I didn't get it. And then I also tried to cast the level 1 invocation of Nehek with the Necromancer, but he dispelled it. Now it's on to close combat over here. In the close combat phase, I got a flank charge and also did 2 wounds, so he had a leadership of 3 he needed to make, but he didn't make it, so he actually fled all the way through his lines. Caused panic, but nothing else fled. But it was quite unlucky. Now it's over to Ogre Kingdom's turn 2.
Okay, Ogre Kingdom turn 2 movement phase. I'm terrified of this hex rate unit now. I did not plan for that. So I'm trying to save what I can, charge my Iron Blaster into the rear. Hopefully we'll take a couple of wounds because of a 1 combat, but we'll see, because he's already in the flank. Besides that, I just charged my Iron Gut unit in front here to get rid of the dogs and moved everything up. I feel like I'm in a bit of a pickle, but we'll see. On to Winds of Magic and shooting. Okay, for magic phase, I got off Ice Shard Blizzard on the hex rates, so lower or suffering -1 to hit. Hopefully that will help, and -1 to leadership. And then I dropped Comet of Cassandora here. I'm thinking he will move the other units here. And then I tried to get Stubborn onto my Ogres, but I failed to cast it with my level 2. For shooting, I misfired the lone Iron Blaster here. It just pivoted on the spot. Nothing else happened, and the lead belchers couldn't fire at anything. On to this close combat. Okay, for close combat, the Ice Shard actually paid off. He didn't do a single wound here, so because of my rear charge and my extra rank and banner, I won by 3. So he lost 3 hex rates. And that was it. No, actually, sorry, we're gonna do another combat before we go on to the next turn. Yeah, and that was just a quick wipe of the wolves. On to Vampire Counts, turn 2.
Vampire Counts, turn 2. I didn't have any charges because Comet of Cassandora is here, so I didn't really dare. Otherwise I just moved around the right flank here, moved up the Vargeist on the left flank, and keep the battle line the same basically. Now it's on to Winds of Magic and shooting. Counts, turn 2. In the magic phase, first off, Comet of Cassandora landed, killed the hex rates, killed the dogs, killed the Iron Blaster and 2 Ogres. Then nothing actually happened. I tried to cast Vanel's Dance Macabre here, but he used the Dispel Scroll and then Ray's dead, but he dispelled it with his dice. And no close combat, so it's over to Ogre's turn 3.
Ogre turn 3, movement phase. I'm turning my entire army here to face this. This is the dangerous part, I feel, even though there are some points in the skeleton units. Also turned my lead belchers to get around into the Wargeist before they charge. On to Winds of Magic and shooting. Okay, so for Winds of Magic I had a strong phase, or a lot of dice at least. I started off with casting Ice Shard Blizzard here, just to try and get some hits off of the lore. Didn't get that, but at least he has a lower leadership for his frenzy test here. Then another Comet of Cassandora here. It was miscasted in, so I lost 1 level and I couldn't cast any more spells with that wizard for this turn. And then I tried to cast Troll Guts on this guy, but it was dispelled. For shooting, 2 of the Black Knights were killed by the Iron Blaster. I tried to snipe the wizard, but he managed his lookout, sir. And then I killed 1 Wargeist and did 1 wound with the lead belchers. And that was it. On to Vampire Counts, turn 3.
Vampire counts turn 3, one of the most craziest turn I've ever seen, honestly. It started with a charge here, and he fled with the Ogre bus over here. And it basically caused panic all over the Ogre army, and he started to flee everywhere. And I charged and redirected and stuff like that. Finally it happened that his main unit fled over here, and I charged him with the dogs. He rolled double ones, so he didn't flee very far, and I actually caught him with the dogs. So this unit is destroyed. And otherwise I failed a lot of charges over here. But yeah, it was really strange. Now it's over for 2 wins of magic. Vampire counts turn 3 in the magic phase. He dispelled the first Vanels that I cast with the level 4, but then I cast it again with the level 1. Then I got on Invocation of the Heck. I meant Invocation of the Heck. Then I got on Vanels and Raised Dead, putting up 10 zombies over here, blocking his Iron Blaster.
Full, yeah.
Yeah, and the Black Knights are full once again. Now it's on to close combat. In the close combat phase here, the Ogres annihilated the Vargeist and they reformed, as you see. Now it's over to Ogre Kingdom's turn 4.
Ogre Kingdom's turn 4 movement phase. This turned into a really strange game now. I managed to rally the 2 fleeing Ogre units, but I don't really know what to do with them right now. So I just moved up the lead belchers to try and shoot at something. And actually charged the pig into the Wargeist here. On to shooting, because I don't have any wizards left. Yep, for shooting I missed with the Iron Blaster. I actually didn't reach, I tried to sniper the vampire. And then I managed to do 2 wounds with the lead belchers in the same unit, but he saved them with his armor save. And then we did the close combat at the same time because it was quick, and he killed the pig here. I did 1 moving back on one of the Wargeists. On to Vampire counts, turn 4.
Vampire counts turn 4. I'll charge the Black Knight bus into his Ogre over here. Tried to charge the skeleton into the flank of his lead belchers, but I failed. Otherwise I just moved up to block here and moved the Vargeist behind his lines. Now it's on to Winds of Magic. I only managed to get off Raised Dead and put up some zombies over here to block his Ogres. And now it's on to the close combat over here. In the close combat I wiped out the Ogre unit and overran, as you see. Now it's on to Ogre Kingdom's turn 5.
Ogre's turn 5. My options are getting very limited. I just pivoted the Iron Blaster to do a grape shot into this unit, trying to kill a few more with lead belchers. And no, they just stayed. I don't want to kill the zombies to get the Black Knights into them, so not much to do. On to shooting. I managed to kill off 3 Black Knights with lead belchers. Nothing with the Iron Blaster. No close combat, so we're going on to Vampire counts turn 5.
Counts turn 5, charge him with skeletons in the flank of his lead belchers, charge the zombies into the flank of his Iron Blaster, and charge the Vargeist into the rear of his Ogres over here. Now it's on to Winds of Magic and shooting. Winds of Magic got on Vanel's Dance Macabre, the big version, so everything has reroll to hit, and then also Invocation of the Heck, so the Black Knights are full. Now it's on to close combat. Vampire counts turn 5. Killed almost everything except for the Iron Blaster, and we decided to call it here. Basically the game was over when the dogs caught the general and the big unit. Basically it was really unlucky for him, and that's a really strange game when when a lot of flee reactions happens, and but it was fun trying out the Vampire counts. Haven't done it in a long time. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.